If you could live anywhere, where would it be? I'm thinking, because I'm trying to think like storm-wise, like if they get a lot of storms.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I don't like cold, so that like crosses a lot of places. I don't know if it would be a specific. I don't know. I'd love to live in the UK. I know it's cold there, and I don't like the cold. I don't. It's not cold, I guess, year round, but it's definitely cooler than it is here in Paris. So.
Yeah, the weather is kind of nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say UK. I don't know anywhere in particular, but.
Okay. Well, my answer, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? My answer would be anywhere that Jesse was. So anywhere that Jesse, my hubby, was at, that's where I would want to live. If Jesse wasn't in the picture, I would say anywhere my mom was, because I love my mom to death. And then second, I can't say that. But the third place, if my mom wasn't around, then anywhere Cameron lived. But that's where I would choose to live. Anywhere Jesse was.
Well, I can assure y'all, Layton, y'all don't see him right now, but
he would move wherever
he would. He would move wherever I went.
Yeah. So that would be, if we asked him, he would have said anywhere that Jordan was.
No, he wouldn't have.
Oh, you would. Okay.
He would say Scotland, or he'd say UK as well, though.
That is so awesome.
If you won
$1 million hairs.
That, what he said.
$1 million hairs.
What would you do first? What would you do first? I'm thinking about it.
I would. The very first thing I would do is call Angie and say, here's $1. What do I need? Like, now, advice. And then I would get an advisement. Like, if I win the lottery, you would definitely want to get a, like, before you even claimed your prize, you would need to go get a lawyer, a tax person, a banking person, like all that kind of stuff. So I would pick up the phone and call Angie first, and I would be like, yo, this is what happened, what do I need to do with it, and invest for sure, and like keep it a secret.
Yes.
I'd probably even from Jesse.
Yeah.
I would, because half of it would go to charity, and then he would be mad. No, he wouldn't be mad. He would love that I did that, but he always said if I won the lottery, we would have to split it in half, and he would take half, and then my half, he knew that I would give it all to charity, so he would want to make sure that we still had money from the lottery, because I would give it away probably. So, what would you do?
The first part where you said about
Calling Angie?
Yeah, I'll call Angie.
Yeah, yeah. 29 states license.
Exactly.
She said smart.
But yeah, no, making it last, turn it into something bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you think of it, $1 million is not any, like it's nothing.
It's
nothing.
now. I mean,
we wouldn't be able to come to Paris that much.
No, literally.
You know what I mean? The Birkin you want would cost half of that. You said you wanted the exotic crocodile Birkin. Those cost like $500,000. So don't get the $500,000 croc.
But yeah, like especially
Start a foundation. Yeah.
Being smart about it, reinvesting it and turning it into something bigger. And at that point, if you wanted to donate to charity, you could have more to donate.
Yeah, like you can like live off the interest that you would make on it being invested. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then maybe buy rental properties, like
turn it into something bigger.
Yeah. Buy VP.
Yeah.
Call Lillian and be like, hey, I have an offer for you. Dang. You wrote
your oyster.
And what exotic animal is your favorite?
Oh, I love animals though. There's a lot of them. with a dolphin. Is that exotic?
No.
No. That's pretty exotic.
Okay, hey.
Yeah, I feel like you see a dolphin every day.
They're very exotic.
They're
you're
very,
right.
I mean, they're very smart too.
They are very smart.
I'm gonna stick with dolphin.
A dolphin? Okay. So Jordan likes dolphins as his exotic animal. Mine would be an African gray parrot, the ones that talk.
That is so specific.
Yes, because I love the African grays. They're so smart. They live for a long time. They are very loyal to the person that they imprint on, and the way they talk, the way that they just love unconditionally.
Is that what Captain Hook has?
That one probably a full blown macaw, like a colored macaw.
Oh, those macaws are gorgeous.
Yeah, they're gorgeous too. But the reason why I didn't just say parrot in general is because the African gray is very smart too. Very, very smart. And they talk a lot. A lot. Like a lot of phrases. I like the African grays. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? From Julia. This is something that Julia...
3 wishes.
Yeah, barks like a dog.
Okay. Ooh, this kind of goes hand in hand with the same. For one, love and acceptance for all.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I feel like that kind of the same phrase, but for both. For that one question. For one wish. Second, that's really a main one I blend. I really don't know what the other 2. I really can't think. I don't know what the other 2. Are we back, y'all? Sorry, someone interrupted the live with a phone call on my end. And I have do not disturb on.
For me, I think love and acceptance for all is a really, really good one. I think that hits home for both of us, right? So I think that would be one thing. I would want there to be cures for things that don't have cures right now. So
I agree with
think of dementia, the C word, the A word. There's so many different illnesses that don't have any kind of whatever.
That would be number 2.
And then along with that one is that anybody that needs to have insulin can get it for free. Insulin needs to be free for people that have that are diabetic. That needs to be free. So those are the 2. That one is combined into one. And then I get really passionate about that. But, and my 3rd wish is that my 3rd wish would be for me to be fully grateful for what I have. For me to really be grateful for what I have. I always put so many high standards for myself. I'm not enough. This is not enough. Not enough. I would ask for them to just tell me, hey, you are good enough. You know what I mean? I don't need to keep raising the bar. I don't know. That's my 3rd one. Yeah.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I was gonna say shopping, but that's more like a stress reliever, if anything. I like playing video games. Y'all know that. I'm very basic.
What game? What? Don't just say video games.
It's wide variety.
Fortnite.
But that's one. I would. GTA.
What is Fortnite anyway? What do you even do on there?
It's a battle royale game. That's the genre.
Wrestler? WWE type stuff? Battle?
No.
Oh, other
PvP.
people. Oh, okay. Fortnite's that. Okay.
You start off with 100 people. It can be solo, duo, trio, or squad.
What does your character, can you,
You
dress
choose
your
skin.
character?
You choose your skin.
Okay.
Collect them.
Does
It
yours
changes
have like
daily.
pink outfits?
Well, it changes daily. Like there's all thousands of skins.
Wow, that seems really interesting. Fortnite for the win.
Really, Trista? No way. I need
They
to
said
go
they
to
need to go to
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah, what do I do for fun? I'm crafty, so I do a lot of like crafty stuff. Like I make AI photos all day, every day. If you make a topic at me, if we're talking on Messenger and you say anything about anything, I'll make a fairy doing that.
He
Like,
can do it. You think it, he can do it.
yeah.
In AI form.
Well, Copilot does it, but like that's my biggest thing right now. But like what I do for fun is just like creative stuff.
See, I'm not that creative. Designing wise, I'm pretty good at that.
Like interior design and stuff.
Yeah, I can do that all day. But when it gets hands on, like me having to craft something, no.
It seems like you would be very specific around what you're doing.
I'm too specific. I'm my worst critique.
Oh, okay. That kind of makes
It's
sense.
never gonna be
It's a talent.
perfect enough.
What is one city that you've been to that you'll never go back to, or that you never want to go back to again?
New Orleans.
That was really fast.
I don't like it there. No tea, no shade. I'm good.
New Orleans?
Did not like it.
I heard that, but I hear that that's like a place to experience at least once.
One
Would
quick,
you not?
one quick U-turn out.
A U-turn. You said, "Skirt." No, I'm gonna go.
I don't like New Orleans. Sorry.
Why was your experience so bad? What about New Orleans is it so bad for you?
First off, the roads. If you've been there, the roads are horrible. Awful. You never know what's gonna happen when you go. Never. Or I guess you don't anyway, but I just don't like it there. Especially if you're like going to Bourbon Street. It smells horrid there. Yeah, I just did not vibe with it, and I just no. It almost felt like it was just like a cloud over it. I didn't like it.
Really?
I didn't like it. Like me and Layton, if we were like traveling somewhere, we make sure we avoid
Going through New Orleans.
I kind of feel the same way about Dallas, in a way as well, and like San Antonio. I don't really like those two cities.
I love Dallas. Anybody here from Dallas? You can't say that about Dallas. Texas is very cool. But like Dallas is phenomenal. He really does love Dallas. I'm so sorry that he said any of that.
With my deal with Dallas is the traffic. And the
It
roads.
is bad
That's,
traffic.
Like I'm really big on roads, and like I don't like going to places that have really bad roads, and like their infrastructure with their roads is like I can't do it.
I like
It's
Dallas
nothing
for
like
the
bad
shopping.
other than that.
Yeah, I like Dallas mainly for the shopping.
I guess
Like
it's
they have
nice.
North Park and they have the Galleria over there, and then they have another little place that has Louis Vuitton in there, like a little outside shopping mall. And then they have Buc-ee's, which is amazing. So I do love Dallas.
I've never been to Atlanta.
What happened in San Antonio? They said.
Oh, so going back to like New Orleans, about like how I felt like there was a cloud over it. I get that same vibe from San Antonio. It's not literally like a big cloud, but it just I don't know if it's like just the humidity. And I mean, San Antonio really isn't that humid, I find.
Yeah.
But it's just I
A
don't know.
depressing type feeling.
No, it's like I've
Muggy.
literally muggy, like that.
Interesting.
That feeling.
Well, Atlanta is one of them.
Yes.
I don't like going to Atlanta. I've been there one time for a conference. I kind of didn't enjoy myself, but we were downtown. We stayed at a hotel downtown, and then we had to go to the convention center, and the convention center was not it when we were there. So Atlanta is my second choice, but Philadelphia is probably the first city that I went to that I'm like, I'm glad that I came just once. And I don't have the desire to go back again. But King of Prussia Mall is the second largest mall in the US. I would go to King of Prussia, but I don't want to go to Philadelphia. Just don't take me there. So please promise that we won't have a collab in Philadelphia.
I can promise that.
Okay. But Philadelphia cream cheese, I love it. That's the only Philadelphia thing that I love. What?
Here she says the best. If you could be a Disney character, which one would it be? Edna Mode. I think y'all know that about me though. Edna Mode all day, every day. No kids.
Okay. I feel like 2 characters that I embody. 3 characters that I embody.
Maleficent.
3. Maleficent is number 1.
Cruella.
Cruella is number 2. They're so Cruella and Maleficent were like not giving a fair chance. Everybody just thought they were so evil, but like if you see their story, like it's everybody else. Exactly. Elphaba from Wicked, the Wicked Witch of the West, like off
That's
the.
Disney?
I think Wizard of Oz is Disney, isn't it?
I don't think so. Is it?
Wizard of Oz is Disney, isn't it? Everybody, Wizard of Oz is a Disney. I don't know.
I love Stitch. I love Lilo and
Oh,
Stitch.
that's so awesome.
No, it's not. Okay.
Okay, so then Maleficent and Cruella, that's who I would be. Because more Maleficent.
Yeah, oh yes.
Because I look like Angelina Jolie. A lot of people, when I have my makeup on, they say, whoa, they stop scrolling because they thought it was Angelina Jolie from Maleficent. Because she was the biggest fairy, she was the fairy that protected the Moors. And so they said, oh, look at this beautiful Angelina Jolie sitting there.
You just need
revealing.
the headpiece.
Yes, absolutely. I have the cheekbones, the full look.
Convention outfit.
She even has a little bit of a beard. Huh?
Convention outfit.
Convention outfit? No, but like that would still be. Don't think so.
If you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
Mine would be teleportation.
I would say the same thing.
Teleportation, super strength.
I don't know about super strength, but the teleportation for me, because I want to visit as much as I can, and that's the easiest way.
Well, for me, it's like that time management thing. Like, I don't have time to sit in traffic. I don't use public restrooms, so if I really need to use the bathroom, I need to get home to use the bathroom. I'm not gonna sit in traffic, gridlock, having to use the bathroom, and then I'm cramping, and I'm like, oh my Lanta, if I could teleport, I could be at home using my bathroom.
So you could go to that Philadelphia mall you're talking about without having to go to Philadelphia?
Yeah, and then if I'm in Philadelphia at the King of Prussia, and then I ate really bad Mexican food, and I'm like, oh my Lanta, I need to go home to use the bathroom, I could teleport right
straight
back.
to the bathroom. Don't even have the front door.
And then from there, then come back to Paris.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I forgot something, but yeah. Teleportation mostly because I need to use the restroom.
And then you said super strength. My second one would be controlling the weather.
Oh, really? Maybe because you can be live more often. Because your internet always goes off. So if you could control the weather, you could just shush it away, right? Is that why? Is that why?
Well, now I have Starlink and it does pretty decent in the weather.
So. Really, you're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. What? But why controlling the weather?
What? I mean, sponsor me.
Oh yeah, affiliate link, please.
Please. So yeah. Yeah, that's fine too.
No, but you didn't say why controlling the weather.
Oh, why? I'm sorry.
Like if you're on a cruise, you would make sure that it's a smooth cruise, or what?
No, because I can always like, if it starts to rain, I'll be like, no, not today, and no rain.
And then the days that you want it to be rainy, you'll be like
torrential downpour.
Yeah, or the days that it's too hot, you could be like clouds.
Overcast.
Yeah, overcast. Okay. So I have a question for you. I think everybody wants to know. I think this is the tea that we've all been waiting for. I'm kidding. This is not the full tea. It's not a juicy question either. But if you could only eat at one fast food restaurant for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Arby's.
If that's the only...
Curly fries? They also have waffle fries. They have mozzarella sticks.
They have crinkle cut fries.
They used to have chips, I think, even. They don't have them anymore. Turnovers. ham and cheese, ham and Swiss, sliders, roast beef, half pound. They got their Arby's sauce. They got their horsey sauce. Mm. What else? I'll eat anything from there, honestly.
For me, it's McDonald's all the way.
They also have gyros.
Oh yeah, yeah, Arby's.
Mm.
That actually sounds really good to me.
It really does.
Yeah,
It really
and
does.
original with mayo. But like mine is McDonald's. McDonald's all the way. I love no to McDonald's, but mine is McDonald's. I have that memorized. They have everything I could ever have. I love their nuggets. Those are my favorite nuggets on the planet. They're my favorite fries on the planet. And flies. But
They attract the flies.
yeah, no. But I love them. Okay, so now so I like McDonald's. I really do. I love McDonald's. But what is your like top fast food restaurants? Like if you were to say, hey, these are like my absolute favorite that I'll always eat no matter what.
Top 5 or 10?
Top
I'll
five.
start
Like
with
just
I'll do
say 5.
Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Taco Bell, and number 5, Jason's Deli. I love Jason's Deli.
Jason's Deli is so
I
good.
love Jason's
but
Deli.
it's not a fast food restaurant, so
They have drive-thru. That's fast food.
No, it's not a fast food restaurant.
I order at the window. When I get to the window, they hand me my food and my pay. That's fast food.
Okay, well I don't consider.
And
well,
you can sit down and eat.
Jason's Deli is really good, to be honest. Yes, every time I travel to North Little Rock, they have a Jason's Deli there, and I love eating.
Yes, it is quick. See, Angie.
Well, not when you eat inside. I feel like when you eat inside, it takes 5 years to get it from you.
It does.
It takes too long, to be honest. But for me, it is McDonald's, Burger King,
I do like Burger King.
a good KFC's.
I do like KFC too.
I love a good KFC, but not a crappy KFC. Give me a good KFC.
But my favorite thing from Burger King is the rodeo burger.
Oh, I can mess with a rodeo burger for sure. So I said McDonald's, Burger King, KFC.
I love KFC. I love the coleslaw.
I would also say Wendy's and Taco Bell, for sure.
I agree with those.
Yeah.
Oh, Jersey Mike's is good.
Oh,
They're not
do you
quick
like-
though. They're
Yeah,
not quick.
Jersey Mike's is pretty good. Chick-fil-A, I also like Chick-fil-A as well. Popeyes is good. Sonic is okay. I like the drinks more than anything.
They make me feel like royalty at Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they know who you are.
No, I doubt that. They're always so nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I go for
Yeah.
spaghetti.
Well, one of my favorite, and I didn't list it in my top because a lot of people wouldn't know, but Runza is one of probably my most favorite fast food restaurant of life, but it's Nebraska only.
Yeah, you know.
Second to that is Culver's.
Culver's is good. I haven't had it in years, but Muya. Have you ever had a Muya?
One time, but I thought they closed.
I don't know if they closed or what, but those were good.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed that when I was younger.
None of us said pizza. Would you consider like Pizza Hut or like Domino's or like Papa John's?
I'm a Papa John's.
I'm a Papa John's.
I like the
Papa
garlic
and the
sauce.
little pepper, the butter garlic.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Papa John's all the way. Who
They have the
else?
freshest toppings.
Yeah. So the Sam's Club hot dog, I think, is one of the best hot dogs ever. The
Wieners.
Sam's Club hot dog.
I agree with that.
And it's
now
cheap.
look, it's gray in color. It looks a little sus, but it packs a good flavor.
Yeah,
I agree
because
with
they
that.
steam the bun and everything,
Mhm.
and then it's like $150 for the
And sometimes they have sauerkraut there in the little packets, and you can like put that on there.
Sam's Club hot dog for the win. When you want to give up, what keeps you going?
What keeps me going? I don't know. I've not had really a thought. I keep like the thoughts of like ever wanting to give up out of my head. So I don't know if I can really answer that truly, honestly,
Okay.
realistically speaking.
Well, for me, like let's say with BP, with any kind of business that I do, like what if if I ever just said, screw this, like I don't want to do this, right? Like, I think what keeps me going is just reminding myself like how much happiness it brings me. Like I had gotten a letter one day from someone that said like I really helped them and everything, and they also said in a turn, I think that we're also helping you. And to me, that was true. Like I just remind myself of I get so happy when I get on lives. Like if I hadn't been on a live for a while, like when I get back on, I'm like, oh my God, I missed it. I missed everybody doing this. Like I remind myself, I find myself in that again. And for me, it's just having that reassurance from everyone, but also like, I know that there's people out there that like rely on us too. And the other night, I just want to tell everybody as well, another little story is that like Jordan became a staple to our routine as well. Right, so I hope that like you are learning that like people count on you too. Like people count on you in their dark days. They like when they're going through stuff, like you're their comfort and you're their safe place. And like we were reminded of that, you know, the other night. And like I feel like if I ever want to give up, like I really need to soak in that moment. Like we have a beautiful community, but also like it's my happy place for sure. So if you ever want to give up, I'm just going to tell you that there's a lot of people that love you for who you are, and they like seek you for their comfort.
Well, I will use that if I ever do.
I don't think he wants to give up. Like not with PT. Listen, you have a goal.
With anything in life, I'm very persistent. So when I have my head on something, my brain, it's gonna happen. It will take all that. Whatever it takes, it's gonna happen.
Thank you.
Like I'm very persistent. So that's why me and giving up.
Yeah.
That's just how I'm wired, though.
Okay. Okay, this is a really good one. You guys want the tea, and all the truth? Peyton asks, first impressions when you met each other in person. Or just let's say when we met each other, like not even in person, because I think in person.
Oh, if it was in person, I was, wow, you're so short. That's what immediately.
Me short? You can't. Okay, kettle calling, but whatever that saying is. Like
That was my first. I expect you to be taller.
I never once claimed to be a tall queen. Okay, I've always been a short queen, short king. So I don't know.
Ditto.
Yeah, no. You always said we always saw in his posting, but how about first impression? For when we first like saw each other communicate.
Oh wow, someone signed up under me.
Yeah, but that's not meeting. That's just you thinking. Look at this a-hole that he's in.
When was the first time that we talked? It took a while. I remember. It's when we had a meeting going over stuff you should get, like your supplies wise for BP. I remember. It was like a Zoom call. No, a messenger. It was on something like that. But it was professional.
But at first impression though.
First impression. Now you got me thinking what I thought.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Like whatever you want to say, whatever you want to say, you're not gonna hurt my feelings because I have some tea for you guys.
Okay. I don't know what my thought was.
Wow.
My first impression.
He's stunned. I'm gonna take that as he was stunned. He was speechless.
I mean, I was very happy that I was creating a diverse team. We have LGBT through my downlines, and
But that's a good answer. Like that.
Because I do have such a diverse team.
Mhm.
I'm so thankful, and I love that.
Yeah. Well, my first impressions of Jordan, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you guys, is that A, he looks the
Yes.
same. Whatever you guys see right here is the same as what I'm looking at here. His teeth are that white. So just letting you guys know, it's not a filter. His teeth are that white. It's probably because that's why he drinks that way. So first impression, damn, his teeth are white. His skin is that flawless. It's not also, that also is not a feature on there. And B, I was like, holy shit. Like, oh, dang, his voice is real.
Man,
His
bro.
voice is real. But very professional for a young guy. Like, I was really, again, I keep saying it all the time. Like, I'm super proud of how young he is and how professional he is. And he has goals that he wants to hit. And whether or not he has an army behind him or not, like, he's gonna succeed in this business. And it's been phenomenal to watch him. But really good first impressions. At first, in here, when we saw each other when we got off the plane in Paris, I don't feel like it was, I don't think there was awkwardness or anything. It was kind of like another day, like if this is something that we did every day, it seemed like.
If anything, I think we were both probably pretty quiet, self-composed.
Yeah.
But there was no awkwardness.
There was no, but I was like really hungry too. I hadn't ate all day.
I had not.
And I was like, I need to get something.
Get some Texas Roadhouse
Yeah.
undercooked bread rolls.
Yeah. And that was disappointing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're just gonna put that to rest too. We're gonna put that to rest. We're gonna put the whole Paris thing to rest. Okay, so here's the full tea, and we're just gonna say it. So on my live, I was live one night revealing 32 years, 7 years, 25 years. You guys are so amazing. I love you too, Ashley. Thank you so much. But you guys, not Paris, Texas. So we're not in Texas. So I was live one day talking about the collab, and that we were gonna travel to go to meet each other, and like halfway. We're gonna meet halfway. There's only so many places that could be. I'm not gonna say where exactly that halfway point was. But I was on a live and people kept asking questions like over and over again, getting wanting very specific details around that.
Almost aggressively, almost.
Very kind of aggressively asking details around where we were going to be and things like that. And as much as I do appreciate people wanting to get to know about us and know where we're going to go, because it's fun. This is really fun, and I appreciate the engagement within that. It was getting really, really specific. And so I just started coming up with a random story. So I was like, Paris, we're gonna go to Paris. And then I just started on this big story about how we were gonna be going to Paris and it was gonna be fun. It was the first time that we've ever been to Paris, and that we were gonna have to bring our crock pots, and what are we gonna tell TSA? And I just told the story very sarcastically to what I thought was being sarcastic. Unfortunately, a lot of people did believe that like we were going to Paris, and so, or they believed that story or something like that. And I even had someone anyway, they posted on Reddit talking about, can you guys believe I caught Leroy's live? And they were talking about going to Paris, and they talked about, if you guys see him out in public, you can go up and take a picture, and about the crock pot thing. That was all just me being funny and sarcastic and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
But people started believing it. And that coupled with, the Reddit stuff, which was hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe someone believed me. And then my little sister texted me and said, are you guys really going to Europe? And I was like, oh my Lanta. Like, it was totally like, if you would have stayed for the whole story on that live.
Here we come.
Yeah, I know, I should be an actor. So if they would have stayed to the very end of me telling that story, I was like, no, I'm just joking, guys, or whatever I had said.
It's more so for our safety.
Yeah.
Of, like where we are. I mean.
Right, and it's not that, oh my God, we're these super rich, like famous people, right? We're not famous.
We
Super
just
rich.
at the end of the
Not
day,
even super rich.
At the end of the day,
It was really personal.
We're
yeah.
putting ourselves out there. You know, everyone could see if they wanted to. It's just that sense of security.
Yeah. So then the next day, we have a team call. So I had gone live on Saturday night or whatever, and Saturday night is when I told that funny story, right? Like that total funny story. The next day, Jordan says, "Hey, did you see that we made it onto Reddit?" And I was like, "What? What for?" And he's like, "Because they believed that your story about going to Paris." And I was like, oh my Lanta. Like that was so sarcastic. I was so sarcastic. I guess I was acting really good. Oscar nomination, right? Like Oscar nomination. Golden Globe winner, like literally. And why do they care? I don't know, Rachel. I don't know why they care. So because of that, because there was one or two people that were very aggressively trying to figure out the location of where we were going to be.
Reddit people.
And then because of Reddit, we just decided to go with it. It was so funny. Let me tell you this. We went to Hobby Lobby yesterday to find like a painting or something of Paris. You guys are never going to believe this.
They didn't have anything.
They didn't have anything. So we were freaking out because we were going to put it on the background just to be like, oh my God, we're in Paris. So we kept going with it, right? Like just for the fun of it and the safety. Today, I go into the room I'm staying at in this Airbnb, and there's a freaking huge, I didn't realize that there was 2 paintings in the room I'm sleeping in of the Eiffel Tower.
And the dresser says Paris on it too.
And the dresser says Paris on it too. I was like, I cannot believe, I wasn't paying attention to the frame, to the pictures on the wall.
It's wild.
I even checked the guest room if they had a painting. I never checked mine. But that's the whole Paris thing. I'm just letting the cat out of the bag. Yes, we're not going to tell you the location, maybe afterwards. But maybe not, because we might have to come back to this location to like maybe in the future, right? But we don't know.
Airbnb.
This was a really nice place that we stayed at. So maybe next time it's going to be like in Chicago. Like, oh no, we already said the next time was Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, we already said the next time was Vegas. Yeah, on the Strip. Maybe at Disney. Oh, I've been asking Jordan if he goes to Tamron's house. Absolutely. We won't say where, but Tamron's house. Yeah. Yeah.
Chicago. Thank you so much for the gifts, y'all.
No, I wish this was my house.
Yes, come here.
A meet and greet. I don't know where we would meet and greet.
Tamron, if I'm going there, I need like some of your macaroni and cheese with meatloaf.
Yes, meatloaf.
That's another one of my comfort foods.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry, Shannon. Like, I was so over the top sarcastic with that whole story, and then the whole TSA thing and saying that we were top chefs. I was just coming up with random. That's my creative side coming out. Like, I don't know the Top Chef comments, the TSA about the crock pots. Are we going to take our crock pots and me getting an adapter? Like, I was just adding so many details to it that it was over the top.
And I added in like the faceplate of the plug-in outlets.
My Lanta. So I don't know why that went on the way it did. So I'm sorry if you guys did believe me. I'm truly sorry for those that thought like we were lying or whatever, but truly it was to make fun of the Reddit stuff and then also for our safety, first and foremost.
I wouldn't say sorry for any of that.
Well, there's some people on here that truly care about me that they did believe in it. So I'm sorry that
in that sense.
Yeah.
But not for Reddit.
Not for Reddit. Not for Reddit, for sure. Yeah, but I want to say sorry.
Amen.
Yes. Yeah, Tammy Lee, I agree with you. Never the same. Never give the real identity of where you're going to go. So, Especially him. Like, I was so starstruck. Look at him. I've never met a hand model in person. I've never met a hand model in person, Jordan. That's so soft-spoken. I've never done that. So, listen.
Yes, exactly. Sarah, your safety is most important.
They were worried about Leighton in Paris. See, if it was really in Paris, Jesse wouldn't have missed that. Sick or not, Jesse would have like. Totally
Maybe we should have went.
Are you gonna pay?
You
could have paid it. I mean, we got custom couture shirts made for us in Paris. Mine was from ASOS.
Mine was too.
No.
Yes, it was.
Okay, mine was.
You can read the tag.
Mine was from ASOS. So, and then now we have the matching jackets.
Yeah. You're just copying me.
I found that one first. I found this jacket first, and then I showed it to you, and then you said, "Do they have it in your size?" And I said, "Yes, here it is," but I already had mine in my hand. So I'm glad that I'm setting the example for you, and you have something to look forward to grow up into. So when you're 40, you can look back and hopefully you see me reflecting back in the mirror with your pink blush. Guys, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my makeup real quick, and then we're gonna do Jordan's makeup. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Leroy. This is Jordan. He is my VP Upline, and we were just doing a quick little podcast. If you guys are not a part of our VIP groups, click the link in our bio to join. It's on the Book a Face, and it's free to join. That's where you can get all the updates, keep up to date, and whatever mods will accept you in there. But can you close us out as Jennifer Coolidge?
You'll have an awesome, splendid, amazing night. Until next time. Bye.
That was so funny. That was literally.